At this point in time, the Fulanis have no option rather than to integrate into the society. What I mean by integrating into the society is just basically the fact that they must abandon their old ways, because every other person have abandoned his old ways in the spirit of civilization, in the spirit of democracy. So there's no reason why you people must not abandon that. And I'm not saying this from a point of hate in regards to the Fulanis or whatever. But what I'm just basically trying to say is that gone are the days where you have a Fulani moving up and down helter-skelter, carrying his cattle, grazing in wherever he feels like grazing. Though there's a government policy that is in line, but the fact is, you need to integrate. And what I mean by integration is, the world is a global village now. It's no more about people keeping up to their culture. Because part of the excuses people keep giving is the fact that this is people's culture. I heard a lot of governors actually saying that this is the culture of these people and you can't deprive them of their culture. But the last time I checked, a lot of people in the spirit of civilization and democracy have been deprived of their culture. Just like I was seeing today, a masquerade was arrested in Akwa Ibom for disturbing public peace. So going by that now, a masquerade is not supposed to be arrested now. A masquerade is supposed to allow to work freely. In short, when a masquerade comes out, people are not supposed to come out. But this time around, it's the police that is arresting a masquerade. So that is why I am saying that they need to let go of their old methodologies, old ways of living, and embrace this liberality, integrate into the society. And what I mean by integration is basically the fact that gone are the days you move around helter-skelter. Gone are the days you go and settle in places that you are unaccounted for. What I'm just trying to say is, wherever you are going to settle, you have the resources to acquire land, to acquire whatever you need. You are rich. Acquire it and make your presence known to the local leaders of the community that entertains you. And in places that you are even origin or you are indigent to, there's no problem, but still, you still need to acquire a place for your own. And gone are the days people stay in the bush anymore. It's only animals that stay in the bush nowadays. So people don't stay in the bush anymore. I'm saying this in regards people making excuses for the Fulanis in regards this is their culture, they have been neglected or whatever. Everybody has been neglected, right? So the fact is, you must integrate into the society. Be accounted for so that the government can even, despite the fact that there's even no adequate budget that covers everybody, but at least let people know of your existence, right? At this point in time, actually, if I must tell you the truth, there's no option. Because when you even look at the Hausa rebellion that is coming against you people, that is a big thing. And the fact that the dynamic is changing, seriously. There's no option at this point in time. So seriously, this is a good message so that when things start happening, when people start retaliating out of proportion, you won't be crying victim. Be responsible, integrate into the society, identify yourself, and do what civilized people do, right? That is the one point I have to address now. The second point I want to address is the fact that, make I even talk this one. Well, the fact is, I'll have to commend our dear president. He's gradually becoming a dear president. But the fact is, there's still much to do. This still doesn't stop us from stating the obvious and the reality. But the last time I checked, I'm actually beginning to understand your predicament, because last, the way they see him, all this while, it be like say even our president need help. But at least, thank God help is here. Abi, so do more. And I'm telling you, sincerely speaking, we'll put our life on the line for you in regards to your second ambition. Because if we must tell ourselves the truth, I must commend the fact that you are making some daring moves and you are listening. And as old as you are, seriously, we must commend that the brain still they work. Abi? But it's just one thing that baffles me is I don't know why it took this so much pressure for you to now see reasons to do things the right way. I'm going to be addressing the third thing, but let's just leave it for now. I just hope you maintain the status quo and maintain the momentum. And at the end of the day, all for the betterment of Nigeria. We want to have a country we are proud of. That anywhere you go, you can say, I'm a Nigerian. When people see you, they say, wow. And that is all we want. So kudos to you, Mr. President. We will not discredit you completely at this point in time. We will be making objective criticism. And I hope you will keep your ears open to listen.